Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Emma Rung stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. My girlfriend and her female friend roommate are both vacating the apartment because my girlfriend is moving in with me and her roommate friend is moving elsewhere. The apartment is an absolute mess and pretty much always has been. I was over to help do all the cleaning and packing in relation to the move. We were in my girlfriend's room cleaning out the closet and there was a bunch of old clothes and underwear everywhere. I picked up a bra. I said, "This is an E-cup, it's not yours. It belongs to X," with X being her friend. I was correct, obviously. Both my girlfriend and her friend were upset by this. They said firstly, I didn't need to announce the bra size so loud and say who it belonged to. I could have just taken it to her room. They said I unnecessarily called attention to her boob size and this came off as creepy and sexualization. I strongly disagreed. I don't know how I would feel about this. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, but why would you? Oh yeah, it makes sense, but why would you? Why would you say that? Like, I understand the guy's point of view because guys are like very logical and they're just like, I see this. Yeah, this does not belong to you, her, right? But for the girl's point of view, they're more emotional, right? How would you know my friend's bra size is E? How would you know that? Like, you're looking at her boobs. So I get both of them. This is just funny to me. Like, I get that it was weird because he said it out loud when he could have just been like, yep, big boobs, not my girlfriend's, and just give it to the other girl, right? But the fact that he was like, this is an E-cup. Well, it's not yours, it must be your friend's. Like, I'd be a bit salty. I'd be like, okay. Me and my sister have been very close since she lost her baby. She lost her baby at the end of 2022 when she was about 5 months pregnant. Obviously, our whole family was shocked and very supportive initially. However, I really tried to help her through this and get her back on her feet. Coming to her apartment to clean and cook her food. It also doesn't help that her baby daddy left shortly after. My sister was unable to work because of a depression, so my family would help chip in and pay her bills. She remained like this for about 7 months, when my parents told her that they couldn't no longer support her, and all she does is lay in bed and smoke a lot, like 24/7, but they don't know that, and that she at least needs to look for a job. She lashed out and said she needs their support now more than ever. Regardless of them, I began to solely support her. Mind you, I still live with my parents and attending school. That brings us to last Friday. I have about 3 semesters left of school and money has been getting tight. I told my sister that I really need to start saving and that she needs to get a job or just move back in. She lashed out on me, saying that I could never understand, 100% true, and that I was a terrible brother for even mentioning it. I said, excuse me, I've been paying your bills for over a year and have been the only one trying to help her get over this. She began yelling at me and calling me terrible names. I just snapped and said I don't care about her dead baby. I did none of this for the baby. I helped her because I love my sister. I want what's best for my sister. I want her to recover. I told her this and she just started attacking me. I just left. The next morning, my parents sat me down and told me what I said was very wrong and rude. I explained what happened and how I still continued paying her bills after they stopped. They were just quiet and then just left. My mother grabbed my shoulders and told me that my sister started applying for jobs. I really feel bad, but also to a certain degree it worked and she's at least looking to work. I know my sister will forgive me eventually, but I still feel bad. Wow. I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't mean it. I think they just snapped and was like, I don't care. I just want you to be alive, right? And sometimes that is the harsh reality is, some people just focus on the people that are there. Like, I feel like this brother is just an amazing brother, seriously. Like, he really helped her, even when her own parents didn't want to help her anymore. So, I hope the sister understands that her brother is coming from, like, a good place and has literally done all that he could to support her. 1 year of bills? Come on now. And this guy is still in school. Sometimes a push is all one person really needs because, hey, at least it worked. At least she's looking for jobs again. It's really up to the person whether they want to get better or not, or whether they just want to hide in the hole forever. If you want to get better, slowly but surely, you got to make at least a little bit of an effort to try to get better, right? You can't hope for a miracle when you're not trying. But seriously, her partner leaving her after she lost the baby is effed up. That's probably why she spiraled, like, out of control because of that too. Like, she just lost 2 people. Ah, that's sad. My sister and I are half siblings who were raised by our mother, but we have different fathers. Our childhood was not a good one, and our relationship has always been complicated. The biggest reason is how bad our mother was and how we were raised in a very toxic house, but also because sometimes the men our mother would bring to meet us would show more interest in me than in her, and it made my sister jealous. There were also some effed up things done by our mother regarding our fathers that created issues. We never knew these guys, so it was easy for our mother to dangle ideas in front of us as kids to provide herself with some entertainment. I wasn't a great guy in my teens. I had a lot of girlfriends and very much had a reputation for not being great to the girls I was with. One particular ex of mine, Emily, we dated for 2 months and I broke things off with her because I wanted another girl more. But Emily grew way more attached to me than any of the others and was hurt that I didn't want her, and I was a jerk about it at the time. It was a big deal to her, and for the next year until graduation, she would try to get me back, and I was a lot crueler than I needed to be about saying no. Something that helped me grow as a person and be a better human was my sister finding our grandparents and finding good people who wanted to know us. That and growing up a lot in college helped, and by the time I was 25, I had realized I was bisexual with a stronger attraction to guys, and part of my issues stemmed from self-hatred that my mother drilled into me because she was grossly homophobic, and I ended up falling in love with an amazing guy. About a year ago, my sister ended up becoming friends with Emily, and she brought her to a dinner at our grandparents once when my fiance and I were there. Emily was pissed to see me, and while I did apologize, Emily needed to be asked to leave by our grandparents because she was ranting and raving at me, expressing very clearly how effed up it was that I ended up with a guy instead of her and how I treated her. My sister wasn't that happy our grandparents kicked Emily out, and they told her she disrespected me and I'm family. Emily still despises me, and my sister has stayed in touch with her. Emily has tried to contact me and my fiance as well since the dinner. Found out a while ago that my sister planned to make Emily her +1 to my wedding, and I told her I did not want that, and it didn't seem appropriate. My sister told me I didn't get to decide her +1. We bickered over it, and it resulted in a week ago me telling my sister I wouldn't invite her then. My sister was saying I was so much of a dick as I was back then and how shitty it is to not invite her over a choice of +1. Well, you're literally inviting one of his toxic exes to his wedding. Why would you? Like, why are you siding with a stranger over your family? That doesn't make sense. Like, Emily just seems crazy. Like, the man doesn't want you, so let him go. Like, why is she trying so hard to try to get him back? And why is she still salty now? You know, why is she still like, I can't believe you chose a guy over me. Hello? You guys like broke up like 10 years ago or something. Like, get over it. And this person is right. Like, seriously. I don't get to decide your +1, but I can decide whether you're invited to my wedding or not. Bye. And why does Emily even want to go? Like, if you hate your ex so much, why do you want to go to the wedding? Because it's obvious that she still hates him. She's not happy for him. You know, so what is she going to do at the wedding? Like, no one has common sense in these stories? Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!